Good morning, everybody. It is Saturday the 20th of August 2022. This afternoon we're off to Deepdale. It's Preston North End against Watford, and this is Matchday Vlogs. Welcome to Matchday Vlogs, everybody. Starting a little bit earlier than I would normally, for the simple reason that I'm not really going to be able to record a proper sort of introduction while I'm running down Moor Park Avenue to get to Deepdale later, because I am in work at the moment. I realise I'm wearing orange. Read the badge. It's part of my uniform. Don't have a choice. I have got my North End shirt in my bag though, so I'll be changing into that when I've finished. It's going to be tight. It is going to be very, very tight, that is for sure, because the earliest I'm going to be done here is about 1:15, because not only have I got this lot to get through, which isn't actually that much today, I've also got a collection at 12 o'clock, which I then have to drive, after I've done all of that, I then have to drive to another office, one of the bigger offices in the area, drop it all off and then drive back to my office. I reckon the earliest I can get back to my office is 1:10, and that's if I really go for it. So it's going to be tight, because that's only going to leave us an hour and 40 minutes between leaving work and kick-off, and it's a good hour and 20-minute journey. I hear a plane. Yeah, so it's going to be tight. If I can get it right, I guesstimate that'll be parked up somewhere in the vicinity of Deepdale, usually Derwentwater Place, down the far end of St Thomas's Road, by the Texaco garage. I reckon I can be parked up there at about 20 to 3, which will then give me sort of 20 minutes, just jog down St Thomas's Road, Moor Park Avenue, before I head into Deepdale. So yeah, let's get this done. All done. So, managed to get that done. Well, that light is not great. Managed to get that done fairly quickly, so I've managed to buy myself a little bit of time. So with this extra bit of time I've got, I'm going to whiz back to the office, dump all the bags and stuff and everything I don't need, and then I'll be right by the first box at 12 o'clock ready to start the collection. So far so good, on time. Okay, it's 1:17, red and orange has been swapped for white. I'm running back to the car and then we're going to set off. Deepdale, here we come. I'll see you in Preston. Okay, so it's now 2:48, 12 minutes until kick-off. So we just need to try and keep up a good steady pace on this jog. We might have to forego the pre-match toilet stop just so that I can get up. But we're here. We're on the way. Okay, we made it. Just gonna get straight in. Okay, just in time for the players coming out, I think. Just need to get up to the top. Okay, here we go. Excuse me, mate. Hello. Yeah, alright.
Just in the nick of time.
You're not kidding. Well, I'm absolutely dying. I can't breathe. So Greg Cunningham's coming on in his place. Speedy recovery, Fusey. Hope to see you back soon. Okay, so it's half time. 0-0 again. But to be honest, I'll take that. We've weathered a bit of a storm. Watford are a good team. And I did think before today's game that they would represent our toughest challenge yet. They like fouling us though. Dad, what do you make of the game so far? You're eating chocolate buttons. Okay, for me, get Emil Rees on the pitch. Troy Parrott can't play up front on his own. He's not experienced enough and he hasn't got the support from the players around him. So I don't care who comes off, but get Emil Rees on. Is all I'm going to say about that. Dad's still eating chocolate buttons. Usual half-time game going on for the youngsters. For the ball about 1,500 with them. Not bad considering the trains are off. Right then, Dad, now I'll ask you, what do you make so far?
Well, Watford are fine. Our typical Premier League relegation team. Big eye players, not very high on skill. Dirty football. I still think we're going to win today. So let's see what the second half brings.
I agree. I second that sentiment. On the prediction league, I called 3-0 today, so maybe we can have a stunking second half. And yeah.
Oh, and the referee is in their pocket.
Yeah, the referee's been particularly bad. They should have had at least 4 yellow cards, and they've only had 1. But anyway, let's see what the second half brings. Okay. So I completely busted a goal to get here.
You're here again. Hello, mate. I'm just having just a football. You're going to Millbrook.
Completely busted a gut to get here. Ran all the way from my car, which is a good half mile away, just to watch another 0-0. What the fuck?
Live reporting.
It is live reporting, Mick. What do we have to do to score? I mean, we
play 2 strikers from the start would help.
Yes.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, or Reese, or both. Play 3 strikers. Clearly we need more strikers on the pitch to actually get the ball in the back of the net. I mean, we did force their keeper into some saves, but nothing else. I mean, okay, so 5 clean sheets in a row now, that is like... That is
good stuff.
It is good stuff, and it's a club record. The defence is solid, we just need to score some fucking goals.
Like which, Timothy?
But at least, the next game is Wolves on Tuesday, and because it's a cup game, that will see the squad freshened up a bit.
We're solid at the back!
Oh yeah, we are!
Oh yes, we're solid at the back.
Yeah, the Wolves game will bring about some changes to the squad, and hopefully we can score some goals. Well, that was a mammoth journey getting home. That traffic out of Preston was real bad, but I think the A59 being closed had a lot to do with that, because all the traffic was trying to go down the A6 to the M65, so it was just snarled. So it's just taken me... I think I got in my car about 5:20, and it's now 6:58. So it's just taken me nearly an hour and 3/4 to get home. I mean, I did stop off at Charlotte Richard Services, but that was only for like 10 minutes, so crazy traffic. But anyway, I don't know what there is to say that hasn't already been said. And I don't really want to repeat myself because we all know what the team needs to do. When is Ryan Lowe going to give up on 1 striker? Just because it worked against Huddersfield does not mean it's going to carry on working. It clearly isn't working. Like, we need to play 2 strikers. It is as simple as that. Whilst we're trying to play 1 striker up front and an inexperienced at championship level striker at that, we're just not going to score. Like I said, no disrespect to Troy Parrott and the guys around him, but we're just not getting into the positions that are going to make it easy for us to score. Like, there were so many times today when a second striker would have been, like, the ball just rolled into empty space. Crosses when there was, like, 1 man in the box. Like, for example, Robbie Brady got man of the match today, and he was fully deserving of it. He was excellent. when there's only one striker on the pitch, who's there for him to cross the ball into? You know, we've got to start playing two strikers up top. That's what's been so good about Ryan Lowe's tenure so far. He plays two strikers and all of a sudden he's got it into his head that we need to play an extra midfielder and lose a striker. No, Gaffer! One striker is not enough. Two strikers and then we'll start scoring. I think. I hope. But hey, 5 clean sheets in the league. The record keeps on going. Could we have an invincible season? Who knows? But, I mean, that was a solid point against a strong Watford side. I mean, I knew today was going to be tough, and I knew they were going to provide us with our toughest test so far, given that they have just been relegated from the Premier League. And most of their squad is still a Premier League squad. So, to not concede against them when they've scored some pretty good goals already this season, I think was definitely a solid point. I really feel for Andrew Hughes. I really hope he's alright. It didn't look good, did it? I mean, when he's having to turn his shirt into a sling, I'm thinking that's either a broken collarbone or some shoulder damage are the two things that kind of spring to mind there. So, wish Hughesy a speedy recovery, and I hope he's back with us soon. Yeah, that's all there is really to say on that. Two strikers. Wish Hughesy a speedy recovery. Next game, Wolves. And I'm classing this as my first proper away game because previously I've only ever been to Wigan away. And that's a local away game. I've never actually full-on travelled to an away game. So this is going to be awesome. And I'm actually going this time. I know I said I was thinking about going to Luton and then didn't. But I actually have my ticket for Wolves. So, really excited for that. Are we going to turn it into a big do, guys? Wolves away? Let me know in the comments below if you're going. Hope to see most of you there. So it's going to be a really cool game. Premier League outfit? It's hard to say what they're going to do. Like, some Premier League teams put out weakened squads for the Cup. But I'm not sure what Wolves are going to do. But I think we'll make wholesale changes. Of that I am quite confident, as I said before. So I think the likes of McCann and Woodburn should start on Tuesday. Reece will probably get a start, and hopefully either Parrott will start up top with him, or Parrott will get rested and maybe Evans comes up with Reece. I mean, I just don't know, but I think there's definitely an opportunity for some other players to come in and show that they can score. But yeah, I think that's pretty much going to do us for today, because I am very hungry and I'm tired. It's been a long day. Yeah, it's definitely been a long day. Okay, so if you want to follow me on socials, you can do so on Twitter and Instagram at ThisIsNeats. If you enjoyed the video, drop us a like and a sub. Trying to grow the channel. And all that's left to say is thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you at Wolves on Tuesday. See ya!